You want to laugh, huh? We Dingwall!
He's all, you want to laugh, eh? You want to laugh? We Dingwall. And then the guy's all, ah! And then all of a sudden, Dingwall's in the air and lands on him and is going, I love making fights in movies. It's a necessary element in dramatics. As you know, things have really broken down when a scuffle starts.
What's fun about doing a fight in a movie is it can be as broad and nutty as you want it to be, and all the gags are very physical. And so you're just trying to make yourself laugh when you think of each bit of it.
Also, just as a dynamic action, it's dynamic. It's entertaining. It's better than watching somebody paint a fence.
The initial fight, which is just with fists, is a little more jovial. I don't think you would call it sparring by modern standards in terms of mixed martial arts and such. This is more barroom brawl.
Who goes here?
Anytime the three lords are together, they're like the crazy uncles, and there's always something that gets them going at each other.
I heard that. On, say it to my face.
So our crazy fight includes biting, slapping, shield slamming, table bashing, body slamming. I mean, it's all over the map.
My favorite moment in the early fight is the sheep flying through the air.
Even more flailing.
You're supposed to be laughing, like you're laughing at the fight. And the one thing you realize was if you oversell the hit as the receiving person, and how you oversell that can make it funny.
It's not necessarily hard to make a character punch another character. It's more hard to make when a character gets punched to make sure that you can see the effect of that punch.
So if I'm like, you know, and then it's like, you know, that just overselling the idea like that is better, is like, will make people laugh.
If you go frame by frame, you'll see some very, very ridiculous looking shapes.
It's tricky. We need to make sure there's a lot of sparring, parrying, but nothing too violent. That being said, if a sword does accidentally go through a character, it's easier for us to deal with it than real people.
As much fun as fights are to include in the movie, we want them to have a reason as well. So in the first fight, even though it's very broad and silly, we wanted to show what would happen in this world when you take Mom out of the equation. But it doesn't take much to set them off.
No more talk, no more traditions. We settle this now.
So I'm back to the castle, and this time it's not a fist fight anymore.
When the stakes are very high, when the kingdom is at risk of falling apart, swords are drawn.
Now it's weapons involved, and there's arrows flying and shields stopping and things like that.
This means war.
So knowing Mark, when it came to a lot of the fighting stuff, it's totally in his DNA and he likes it. So we had to make sure that it was real for him.
So one thing I started doing early on was just training the animators in how to hold a sword. So it's about building up momentum. It's momentum. Okay, that's what I want you to do. Everybody goes like this. Ha! As hard as you can, okay? There you go. Feel that momentum? Then the next step up from that was actually to choreograph the fights.
Mark loves to choreograph fights, especially with swords. He loves to plan these things out with beautiful movements.
Oh, you're down.
We would practice these routines quite a bit, specifically using the swords that are in the movie. He actually choreographed the Fergus fight that you see at the beginning. Mark had a bunch of us out there, and he was playing Fergus. It comes definitely in handy for the animators.
And that goes into what we do at Pixar all the time. It's research, 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 research. So if you're gonna do a fight, you're gonna have to fight.
Get back! That's my mother!
This confrontation where Merida comes in and Fergus is just about to kill Mom Bear is the highest stakes in the movie because she doesn't really want to hurt her father.
Merida!
But she will do whatever it takes so that he doesn't hurt her mother. And I think that's a key in storytelling because we're always trying to raise the stakes and worry about these characters.
What The Brawl in the Hall does for us in our film is it shows that the kingdom can go into chaos at any moment.
And it's that kind of movie. It's that kind of action adventure tale. And the fighting is a requirement of that kind of a story.